you? How are things?
I'm really well, thank you very much.
It's nice to see you up north.
Yes.
Do you like it up here with
I
us?
do. I really like it up here, and this is a great market for me actually. People have always really liked me up here.
Oh.
So yeah, it's a nice place to be.
We've been listening to the album on Friday and today. We like it. It's
Thank
really
you.
good. How excited are you for the release of it? It's like bringing a new Charlotte.
Yeah, pretty much. I think I'm really excited, a little bit nervous, just because there's no record company involved. So it's all me. I kind of put it all out myself and that. So it's a little bit nerve-wracking. But in the same breath, then it's really exciting, and however, whatever happens in terms of commercial success, I'm so proud of it. I'm so pleased with that. I'm kind of managed to stay true to what I wanted to do and to the how I wanted to sound, and it's not massively commercial. It's not kind of in your face.
It's very different. It's you've gone from being like summery pop and happy and woo to you're very mature, and it's very classic sounding. And we really like it.
Yeah, it's a bit darker in places, but that's the way life goes. Sometimes you have some dark times, and sometimes you have some bright light times.
Exactly.
And I think if you haven't got it all in your life that you want to write about, then it would make for a bit of a dull, monotonous sound.
So how was the writing process for you? I imagine it was quite emotional on this album. A lot of the songs are very heartfelt.
Yeah, it was amazing really. I was writing for a long time as well, and I wrote probably about 30 or 40 songs in total, and then kind of narrowed them down. I recorded 20 songs in the studio because I was like, I can't decide, you really like them all. But yeah, we finally narrowed them down. But yeah, I was writing a lot to start off with in Cardiff with just local singer-songwriters and things, just because I didn't want to be too far away from my babies. So I actually did a lot of the writing in my house. With the kids just running around. Yeah, and then I went over to Nashville as well and wrote with a couple of people over there, which was great because Nashville's an amazing city. It's just completely saturated in music. It's amazing. So yeah, it was a brilliant experience, and yeah, some parts were a bit, you think, because the whole time basically what will happen is that somebody will sit there who's always with a guitar, because guitar is just the instrument that gets me. For some people it's piano or kind of horns or whatever. Start strumming around a chord sequence, and I'd be no, and try and sing the note that I wanted them to go to chordally. I really must learn to play an instrument. And yeah, we work out a chord structure for like the verse and the chorus of a song, and then I kind of start singing different melodies, and my co-writer might be like, nah, that melody's a bit done, and maybe you should try this, and and then we get onto the lyrics when you had kind of like a melody and structure to it, and then we get onto the lyrics and kind of what the music made me feel, and what I wanted to say to that music and that melody. And that's kind of how it all floated about.
That's amazing. I love it. So what made you choose the lead single as Back to Scratch? Well,
I mean, it's tough because I think there's other songs on the album that might be a bit more commercial. Something like Logical World maybe is a bit more instant. Yeah. But Back to Scratch, I don't know. There's like I think there's something in kind of like the piano and the Glock thing at the beginning. It's really bright and energetic and a little bit different. A little bit different sounding.
I like different.
I didn't, it's not like, I don't think I've kind of thought, I like that song, and then copied and stuck a load of synths over everything and hoped for the best.
Yeah.
So yeah, I kind of thought it was a bit different, a little bit off-centre to start off with, and I think that's probably quite a good representative for the whole album, although it varies massively from that single. But as a one song to give a little slice.
Yeah,
I thought that was a good
slice
one.
of the Charlotte pie. So, my favourite song is Don't Think About It. I love it. We were listening to it, and like the whole intro, it makes me like want to wear cut off shorts.
Absolutely, go and sit on a hay bale.
Around,
in a spit and sawdust bar.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what it makes me want to do. Makes me want to sit on a hay bale with a mic.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what I like.
Yeah,
so,
that's cool.
I'm going home next week, and I'm going to make a mixtape for my car.
Okay.
So I'm thinking I'm going to put that on.
Amazing.
But is there any that you think I should put on instead? Like, what would you have? Cruising down the motorway.
I'd have a lot of Jeff Buckley.
No, of yours.
Oh, mine. Okay, sorry. Of mine, okay. I would have for cruising songs, and I think Back to Scratch is quite a good one if you're, you know, driving away from somewhere. Absolutely. A lot of hair work you're going to need there. Don't think about it, definitely, because you can just headbang whilst driving. I'd probably say something like Snow, maybe, if you're kind of having a little reflective phase, especially if you're driving at night.
Yeah, if you're going with the moon.
Absolutely. Driving towards the moon with Snow, maybe.
Oh.
And possibly Love Drunk. If you're driving and you know you're driving to a place to park your car safely before you're going to go out for the night.
Yeah, leave it until the morning.
Then maybe Love Drunk as well, which has kind of got that little bit of a party.
That's
kind
good.
of
I like it. Now, the album comes out on October 25th.
Yeah.
Which is the same day that
Yes.
Taylor Swift's new album comes out.
Oh, is it
Concept album. So when I'm in HMV
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh God, what am I going to spend? I've only got like £15.
Yeah.
Why should I pick up yours and
Oh
not
my
Taylor's?
God, I feel like I'm a celebrity, get me out of here contestant. Pick me because I don't want to slag off Taylor Swift. She's,
No,
you know,
we love Taylor.
yeah, she's a great artist.
She's got nice hair.
She has got nice hair. But I think that you'll get a lot more from mine musically, lyrically, and it doesn't matter what kind of mood you're in. There's something for every mood on my album. I've not heard Taylor Swift, so I don't know. But I generally think mine would be better.
Oh, well.
She says. You know, what's the word? What's the word?
Hopefully.
Well, yeah, maybe, hopefully. Yeah. Okay.
So, you're not only known for being a great singer, but also for being a good mother.
Oh,
And
hopefully.
Well, we see you when we like
Yeah.
it. And there's obviously a track on the album called Ruby.
Yeah.
So how influential has motherhood been in your songwriting processes?
Quite influential. But then also there's another track called Cup of the Sun, which is about Dexter.
Oh, I was thinking, there's not one called Dexter?
Yeah, well no, the lyrics are, I took a cup of the sun and drank to a beautiful one, and I bottled the clouds and buried them under the ground. And then the chorus is, everything is here and everything is yours, my son, you're a song unsung. Yeah, so that one's about Dexter. But I just, like my whole, you know, generally the thanks on the album, I just thought, I don't want to thank anybody apart from my kids, so it's just for Ruby and Dexter, the whole album.
Oh, that's
yeah,
lovely.
so, yeah, they give you so much hassle and stuff. Of course, they're two young toddlers, but they just give me so much joy and strength, and yeah, they're amazing.
Do you find it quite hard to like balance the work and life?
It is quite hard to balance, but fortunately I have not a lot of ambition.
Oh no.
So I've never really had much of a kind of drive or anything. What matters to me is my kids and my family, and I love singing, and I'd like to get my music out there, but that is totally secondary to, you know, my happiness, but more importantly my children's happiness and stability and stuff. So that's my main priority.
Oh, good. Well, you're doing a pretty good job.
I hope so. Thank you.
And to talk about your figure and stuff, that's been a lot of like subject of conversation recently. And your album cover, when we posted it on the site, everybody was going crazy, like, oh my God, look at her.
Thanks.
So like, how do you do it? How can we get there?
Well, basically I just ate less.
No, don't tell me that. That's not what I want
honest,
to
and
hear.
sometimes you can, and sometimes you just can't. Sometimes I go on a diet and I think, right, I'm going to eat like way less, just half my portions, eat really healthy, and 3 weeks afterwards I've had the biggest 3-week binge, and I think, how did that happen? It started out so well. But you know, I do the same thing as everybody else when I go to bed at night, and I think, right, tomorrow I'm getting into a gym. I'm like, I've just watched a Beyonce video, I'm so pumped to go and do it and get toned, and the next day you wake up and you think, bacon sandwich, go on. And that's just the way it goes. So sometimes I can be bothered to do it and get in shape. It also helps having 2 toddlers to run round afterwards, because they run me ragged.
Oh.
And then at times I can't, and I'm sure my weight will fluctuate for years to come, and it doesn't really bother me.
Yeah, we are. That's the thing.
Yeah.
We're all like that. That's why we identify.
Absolutely, and I think that people just place way too much emphasis on it. I would much prefer spending my time you know, reading and gaining knowledge, and you know, speaking to people and learning about everything, or you know, making music and raising my children than in a gym or counting calories.
At our gym, they have Come Dine With Me on.
Yeah.
first thing at the gym.
Like, starving.
I'm sat there.
So hungry.
Exactly. You're there and it's like cake and they're going,
Oh, it's really nice.
Oh.
Well, MasterChef would be worse.
Yeah,
Doesn't MasterChef make you starving? I literally, if I watch MasterChef, then I have to have like a massive feast prepared.
Yeah, I'm the same. But the thing is, I watch them and I think, right, I'm going to cook something. I end up with a cheese toastie.
Yeah, but it's still, doesn't it taste much better than any other cheese toastie you like really start appreciating? Like, I always end up going for like sorry, this is going really way off, but I always end up going for like crackers, cheese, ham and pickle.
All
and you're
at
like,
the same time.
oh, such a snack. This is amazing, and you start kind of commenting.
His voice as well, as soon as you hear him talking, you're like, I'm ready for food.
I'm so hungry.
And he's like on other programmes as well now, and instantly it's like something in your brain. He's like,
subliminal messages all
me.
over the shop. Exactly.
So, yesterday we saw The X Factor.
Okay.
As well, and the final 12.
Yeah.
So, do you love it or do you loathe it?
I don't either, really, to be honest. I'm a bit
Watch it when it's on.
indifferent. Yeah, like I watched it a couple of weeks ago. I had all the girls round, and we sat on the sofa and watched it, and it was nice.
Yeah.
And we had a big fat Chinese. Which was good.
Crispy seaweed.
No.
What? I went to a Chinese buffet the other day with no crispy seaweed.
No way. No, maybe that's a northern thing.
What's the point?
It's a northern Chinese thing, but no, salt and chili ribs every day of the week.
Fit.
Yeah,
fit.
So, but you know, it's fine. Obviously, millions of people really enjoy it. They've got some really good singers on this year, but I just it's kind of taken over the market a bit.
Yeah.
And I think it's a bit bad in terms of that leaves no room for really amazing, unique, original, like small people just coming up, working their way up like it used to work back in the day when you had like real musicians that have, you know, kind of really honed their craft and really made their sound. And people aren't being given a chance to kind of make a little niche for themselves, make a little sound, because you know, if your first album's not a hit, then you're out.
Oh, so you wouldn't be on. Do you think if you'd have gone on, you would have?
I think anything like that, you get completely sucked into all of it, to the people who are singing, to the stories, and you know, and all the emotions.
The stories drive me crazy.
A little bit.
Yeah. I can't deal with the stories.
Yeah. But I think there's so much more that they could do with the people that come out of it.
Yeah.
Because there have been some great voices on the X Factor.
Exactly, and they've just disappeared.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I agree. We'll get a label.
Yeah.
And we'll sign them all.
Yeah.
Love it.
I've got a label.
Well, sorry.
Yeah.
I'll be a writer.
Well, I can't for X Factor, see, because Simon Cowell just takes them all with his big, large, hairy arm.
Who else can we find? We'll find a different show.
It's okay.
We'll sign them.
Might have one.
That's exciting.
Maybe, you never know.
You know, Charlotte, when I'm in the shower, my voice...
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. See, we're looking for kind of... Well, I can't even go there. Stop.
Sorry, we'll not put this. That was it. That was
cool.
the X Factor question.
Good luck with your singing in the shower.
Good luck with the X. Good luck with the X Factor. Oh God. Good luck with the album.
Thank you.
And everything. And thank you for taking the time out to speak to us.
Welcome.
Right, stop it now.